The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date and not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door.
Rowan Atkinson rarely looks like he's telling a joke. That's exactly why what happened next with Elton John caught everyone off guard.
I'm sure the first question that everybody would like to ask you is this. Funny name, Elton. How did you come by it?
And I wanted to choose a name, and the saxophone player in the band was called Elton, so I chose that name.
Did you ever consider John Elton?
No.
You didn't? Okay. Let's start with those early albums, then. One of which I believe was called simply Elton John.
Yes, that's correct.
You didn't feel awkward with the name at all?
No, I thought it sounded great. I thought people would be more interested in the music rather than the name.
This guy goes up there, and holding just a piece of paper, he made everyone laugh for 7 minutes without saying a word.
Right.
And he said that was you. But you went up there and said nothing and absolutely killed the room. Do you remember what you did?
Yes, I certainly remember the night. It was a one-off. It was a one-night review. And I was asked if I wanted to do something, and I couldn't think of anything. I just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces. And I just sort of, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could... I'm just going Anyway, it was something like that.
Rowan Atkinson is one of the greatest physical comedians of all time. Here are some of his funniest moments.
What about the mugging, the pulling of faces in Bean? I mean, did you do that as a routine? Was that part of it?
Yeah, that started when I went to University at Oxford, really. That's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. I remember, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, just sort of going, just suddenly, very extreme. A bank to cash a check, and I handed over the check, and she said thank you, and she said, "Oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter?" So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back, and she took it back, she put it on one side, and she looked at my check and she said, "Now, do you have any means of identification?" And you think, well...
Losing your personal diary is bad enough. Losing it in front of a TV host who's ready to roast you, even worse.
I found this one. I believe it's your diary, right?
That's my diary.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It says here on page 1, if I have been silly enough to mislay this diary, please return it to Mr. Bean. And P.S. a £5 reward would certainly not be out of the question. You owe me £5 if you want it. Now,
you see your face as your greatest asset, your facial dexterity.
One doesn't like to be labelled a face puller because you feel as though if you have got a face that, that's malleable and can go like that, you can twist about. That you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, go, and someone will laugh.
You never know where you'll be recognized when you're Rowan Atkinson. His favorite encounter happened in a place nobody would ever expect, a Land Rover parts department.
Hanging around with a group of guys, and I could see this guy doing that. And he came up to me after a while and he said, "Excuse me, has anyone ever told you that you're the absolute spitting image of that Mr. Bean?" And I said, "Well, actually, I am the actor who plays Mr. Bean." And he said, I bet you wish you were. Followed this bizarre conversation in which the more I tried to claim that I was the person whom he thought I merely resembled, the less he believed me. But what was funny was how close he thought I was to you know, he said the resemblance is uncanny. So, the girl who was serving me the hamburger, I was just taking it, and there was a girl working next to her. And she suddenly turned to the girl next to her, and I was literally 2 feet away, and she said very loudly, "Is this Rowan Atkinson?" And the other girl looked and said, "No." I said, "Oh, didn't think it was." I mean, if people do know you, and they come up and they say, you know, "I like this that you do," well, that's fine, but it's the people who shout at you from across the street. It's the, "Hey, give us a face, Rowan!"
Blind dates are already awkward. Add Mr. Bean to the mix, and the date was over before it even began.
It's your blind date for this evening. Number 3. Here he is from his dressing room, and his name is Mr. Bean. Come in, Mr. Bean.
Thank you. This side or this side?
Right, how do you want to sit down?
No. I'll get behind you.
I see, I just sit here and
Yeah,
and
you
do
don't
nothing.
have to do anything.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunrise this morning, we meet the lovely Mr. Rowan Atkinson. We talk about Mr. Bean's holiday, and all you have to say is, if you miss it, you miss out. Simple as that. You ready?
Right, okay.
I'm good at this.
Good, okay. Wow, interesting.
Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. A man who needs no introduction, Mr. Rowan Atkinson, and we talk about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan,
Sorry?
if you miss it, you miss out.
Do you mind doing that again?
Yeah, okay. Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. This morning we meet Mr. Rowan Atkinson and we talk all about Mr. Bean's holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
What?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Oh, yes.
Don't miss Rowan Atkinson on Sunrise this morning.
Put John Cleese and Rowan Atkinson in the same room, and even the most serious conversation doesn't stay serious for long.
Good evening. Tell me, what first interested you in the bee world, Mr. Brumber? Well, even as a child, I used to... Shh. I'm sorry, shouldn't I have said that?
No, of course you should. Pay no attention, please. When I say shh, it's just a nervous mannerism I picked up. If I want you to keep quiet, I will say shush.
And so I have grown to love the little creatures. I mean, nature really has produced a little masterpiece in the life... Quack! I'm so sorry, I'm afraid that's a reflex action too. I squawk whenever someone mentions the word life. Quack! You see, even when I mention it myself. I should have told you. Oh, very well. The queen bee and the worker bee, whose lifespan... Quack! Whose living expectancy is only 1 year. The worker bees, on the other hand, have a much longer... Shh. Do you want me to stop? Yes, you were just about to say life. Quack! I wasn't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, continue. Well, as I was saying, the worker bees do have a much longer life. Quack! I'm sorry.
Go. John, your turn. Oh, go.